Hi, welcome to Candid Talk, the pod edition. It's me, a big sis, and today we're talking about borrowed smile. This episode is inspired by conversation I've had with people around me lately and from the article I wrote titled Borrowed Smile, Why Tanzanians Struggle to Be Happy. I'll start by asking, are you happy? Going through the comments from the article, lots of you asked have we agreed in what happiness really is? And I tried to search what is happiness. So according to AI overview, happiness is a state of well-being and a contentment characterized by positive emotions like joy, satisfaction, and fulfillment, combined with a broader sense that one's life is meaningful and worthwhile, involving both fleeting moments of pleasure and deeper life satisfaction. So as a Tanzanian, your big sis is asking, are you happy? Are you content? Is your well-being, is your state of well-being, are you okay? From the conversation I've had with people, most Tanzanians, we smile, but deep down we do calculations. So there's water bill, there's food and clothes for the kids this Christmas and New Year. And then there's that fear, we've been through a phase in the country, So there's still that fear. Adding all that, we really can't say we're happy. When you go to a place, you order, you are served with a menu. Where do you go to first? Do you look for something you would like to test, or do you go for something that's cheaper or something you can afford? I, for one, I always check the menu, check the prices, which one can I afford? And then I do the calculations between the things the food I can afford, which one I would really like to test. But first, price. And a few days ago, I was coming from this event in Masaki, and my ride, the driver asked, I was complaining I'm hungry, I didn't eat enough. And then my driver was like, but you came from my hotel. I was like, yeah, I was there for event. We only had snacks. And but you went there. Why didn't you buy food? I was like, no, the food was so expensive. Imagine one glass of juice was 12,000. How about food? I said, but you went there, so you could afford. I was like, I was there for an event. I wasn't there because I chose to go. I normally go where my wallet allows, and my wallet didn't allow me to be there. I was there for work. The main ideas from my article was that borrowed smile, we fake, we false happiness, we fake smiling, we are kind, we say please, thank you, naomba, with a smile, pole, sorry, things like that. But everyday hardships negatively affect our mental and emotions well-being. You have lots of dates from Songesha to Fuliza. There's Kibati. We normally play Upatu. There's Upatu. You are supposed to send money, and there's Vikoba. And then on top of all that, your salary is also late. How can one be happy, really? How can one be happy with all that? There are piled bills, there are lots of groceries to take care of. Those michezo, normally kina mama plays them a lot. How can one be happy? And then there's that fear. So, true happiness really depends on good leadership, really depends on accountability, really depends on reliable public services. Someone asked, like, if you get sick right now, are you 100% sure you get proper medication, proper the right diagnosis, like you'll be treated well? Like I don't have that assurance that I'll be treated well if I get sick, like really sick. Let alone the small, like UTI, malaria, typhoid and the like. Like if you get stroke right now, will they know the symptoms before? If you have there's this one lady, she had stones in her kidney, not her kidney, in her liver, and then she went through lots of hospitals and they couldn't detect what her problem was. So they treated her, they treated the kidneys, but actually she had stones in her liver, until one day a doctor from India came, opened a small clinic here in Dar, and they were neighbors. And when the lady passed, the doctor saw the lady and he called her and asked what's wrong, and she explained, and the doctor immediately gave her something, a small pill, and told her to go and try. And then it really helped. And then, like, the doctor didn't charge anything, so he told the lady, after a few days after you use this, come back after 3 days. So the lady went back a bit healthier than the first time they met. And then the doctor was like, I suspected you have this kind of disease. And then the doctor, since it was just a small clinic, so he referred for her to go to another hospital where they can operate her. So when she went to that hospital, they say, like, you only have a day. If we don't operate on you right away, you will die. Like, you only have a day. So things like that. How sure are we? What's the assurance? Like, if you get sick right now, you'll be treated properly. You have the right kind of treatment, right kind of diagnosis, right kind of medications, right kind of whatever service that you need. We don't have that assurance. And then there's this thing, I've been to other countries, and the highways, they are not is it double ways? They're one-way highway. Our roads are normally, like, they are designed for accidents. You can't have a narrow highway, like, so we don't even have assurance of life when you travel through cars, bus, through road to another city. You don't have assurance you get there safe. You get there without meeting an accident, like those kind of things. But it's not about supernatural thing. It's about how our roads are designed. And then within the cities, there are these borders and marching cars. Like, you are going from, there are no even pedestrian ways. Like, the borders are all over the country. You walk like this. You have to, you're not, you actually let the border pass where you are supposed to pass. I cannot blame the borders because we're all here to survive. But I'm blaming our leaders. When you design these roads, like, what do you have in mind? Us, the pedestrians, or, like, kuonekana you have done something. With all that stress, you can't even have an evening walk, like a proper peaceful evening walk The boda bodas will be there to distract your thoughts. And then the matching guys will be there to add pressure. Oh, there's this video, a guy was in the UK and he was like, this is my situation right now. And it was quiet. And he was like, no, I'm not used to this. Let me help them. And then he played one video of people in Kariakoo. Those, you cannot be happy in situations like that. Sometimes you just need a peace and quiet. But since you use public transport, since you walk in Kariakoo, those becomes a luxury. So here's the article. Borrowed smiles, why Tanzanians struggle to be happy. This was inspired by the happiness index, I think the latest data, where we were ranked, if not within the last 10 countries, maybe 11th or something. So going through the comments, this one guy said it's hard to talk about happiness when integrity itself has vanished. Everyone is struggling to survive, and in the process, morality keeps fading away. Couldn't agree more. When even employees steal and leaders lie, trust disappears, and without trust, how can there be peace or happiness? We have built a society where survival replaced compassion. I'm seeing what you're talking about. Happiness feels like a joke in this economy. Happiness feels like a joke in this economy. I would love to do lots of things, but then my wallet don't allow me. I would love to eat lots of meals in different places in the city, but I can only eat what I can afford. So this one, that haha had me, and the food choosing us is it's so real and sad. This was well written. If the minority focus on doing their jobs well, the majority of us could have at least relieve ourselves with some peace of mind alone. Yes. You equate money with happiness, and money is numbers. In the words of Bob Marley, if you look for happiness in numbers, you'll never find. Numbers are never ending. But it's not all about money. It's about peace. It's about assurance. It's about mental health. It's not all about money. Hela hamna, furaha unatoa wapi? Exactly. Perfect timing. The boda boda part with the hands. The Fast and Furious TZ edition is real. Like how our dear brothers and sisters, the boda bodas, have fear. It's like you are behaving like cats, like you have 9 lives. Are you all happy? We are surviving. It's the economy. Couldn't agree more. Do we all agree on what happiness is in the first place? This all depends on perspective, because all of these are the end results of poverty. I would love to debate this topic well. DAN, the man, the comment section is yours. And we shall never find happiness, hopeful not. I hope we'll find relief somehow. Roho zetu za kikuda, put that in English for me, dear. Honestly speaking, this isn't a place to live. I swear to God, who is in heaven, I actually regret being a citizen of this country. So sorry, Isaac. Yet they speak about peace without proper happiness among its majority of citizens. And something I learned recently is that my well-being, the government is responsible for my well-being. The government is responsible to ensure I am free. The government is responsible to ensure my right to life and that I am happy. So, I have so many friends that refuse to drive out of their immediate neighborhood because of how insane the roads are. Imagine freedom of movement. Where do these others come up with these columns? According to sometimes last year, this same newspaper reported Tanzanians were amongst the happiest people on earth. Are there actually actual research on the happiness index? We don't just come up with data, no. So we report what has been researched. So if the survey says we are the happiest country, then we will report we are the happiest country. And if it says we are the least happiest country, then we will report the same. Yeah, so that's it. My final thoughts is that we shouldn't be blamed for lack of happiness. As the citizens, as the Tanzanians, the system is failing us. Our leaders, the government, should address the root cause of our sufferings. If it's the roads, please put the proper designs for it. If it's the border, find a proper structure. Urban, there's this city designs where you have, the other day before closing, the other day I was thinking, if I want to go, I want to sit down, not in a hotel, not in a restaurant, just in a public place, like a garden or something. Where can I find one here in Dar es Salaam? There used to be one, I think, I'm not sure if it's still there, around Posta, the old Posta Zaman. There used to be a garden there where I could just sit and think things through. I'm not sure if it's still there because now the roads are under construction for BRT phase, which is a good thing. But do we have open space for people to just go sit and think? Do we have those? The former regional commissioner of Dar es Salaam, like back in the days, 4 or 5 years ago, he had this plan where in his plan there were open space, there are gardens, and there were sports and trees, and the roads looked really nice, but I don't know what happened to that. So our dear leaders, please try to find root cause for our unhappiness, for our forced smiles. Tanzanians deserve to be Tanzanians deserve to be happy, not fake. Deserve the real, not borrowed happiness. So this was Candid Talk. Till next time, stay real, and I hope you find relief in this festival season. Bye bye.